Henry Davis, and welcome to the Carl Minger Show.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gents of YouTube and the walls, and welcome back to another amazing Kyle Minger Show video. Today, guys, if you guys are new to the show, know exactly what I'm going to do. For those who have subscribed to my channel for many years, you guys know exactly what I do. But those who are just typing this review, you guys see me on the feed for YouTube, I'll tell you guys what I do on the Kyle Minger Show. So basically, on my channel, I basically do reviews such as when I go see movies at my local Cineplex, and other ones I like doing up to Disney Plus reviews, to Netflix, Prime Video. Eventually, I will try to do some more reviews for Crunchyroll as well for anime, and other odd little videos like doing up to trailer reactions, to unboxing videos, theory videos, gaming videos, and other ones I like doing too. I like doing like movie news to update videos where I like updating you guys like when future movies are coming out and when future release dates for certain movies come out to theaters. So I like doing all those on my channel as well. So if you guys want to, make sure to stay subscribed, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you guys get notified when I do upload onto my channel. So today, guys, I have officially just finished watching Percy Jackson and Olympians Season 2. The last episode, season final, just came out on Wednesday, and I watched episodes 5 to 8 from right now. I just finished, and I gotta say, season 2 was absolutely amazing. I did do the first review for the first Percy Jackson season, like a year or two ago when I did it. I'll put it maybe on the screen right here so you guys can check it out. So I absolutely love the Percy Jackson. I know when the movies came out, they were great. The first one was absolutely amazing. Then when the sequel came out, the Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, the director at the time decided to take some ideas from the third book that had some Sea of Monsters vibes and put it to the movie, which was a very bad idea, and which made the movie flop in the box office, and we never saw another Percy Jackson movie. So then at that point, for years later, Disney decided to go, okay, so instead of doing another movie, let's do a TV series. And fair enough, this TV series is becoming a big hit. So I absolutely love the second season. I love how it ties in with the Sea of Monsters, and they're getting the Golden Fleece to help heal Talia's tree, so the shield border can regain its power to keep out evil forces from entering in Camp Half-Blood. Now, with the different actors, with the people playing different characters for the show, there wasn't really any recognizable people from the previous movie, from the movies to the show. I guess with whoever did the movies didn't want to come back to replace, not for replace the roles or play. It's like, hey, would you rather play a different role for the TV series? And they said no, I want to come back. It was great when doing the movies, but it just get somebody new. But I think I did mention it in my first review. The person who plays Abigail, or no. Annabeth. Sorry, the person who plays Annabeth. I know a lot of people were skeptical back then with, they chose a black woman to play Annabeth. Like, who gives it? I mean, I know in the past there weren't really any any race problems with making the Greek mythology back then. Well, not really making Greek mythology, but there weren't really any race problems back then. So basically any gods can have their ways with any human and breed into any race that they wanted to. So it doesn't really matter what they look like. It just depends what the gods want to breed, who they want to breed with. So it doesn't really matter on that general case. So and don't get me wrong, the person who plays Annabeth, I think she was a great choice. I think she kills it playing Annabeth. I think she nails the character. She has the the fighting energy, like Rosario Dario, whatever her name was. She had that fierce look. She has that fighting energy. She has that, like, whenever she stares at somebody, they get a little bit intimidated. She has everything about her. So I think they chose a really great cast for the show. I love the kid that they chose for who plays Percy Jackson. And then the guy who plays Grover, awesome. The guy who plays Luke, pretty great. We got then the person who played Chiron. Don't know exactly who plays Chiron, but Chiron is pretty great. And then the main person who played Zeus is actually if I can remember his name probably Lance Reddick. There we go, Lance Reddick. He passed away not even like 1 or 2 years ago. Rest in peace. Although they did do a deep fake and make it CGI somebody in a flat. They showed him in the last episode of episode 8 for season 2, and I kind of did notice that they did a whole CGI look on his face. They had somebody else move like Lance Reddick, because before they did season 2, they weren't able to do season 2 without Lance Reddick, and they decided to have somebody put like a green mask or green face on their head so they can basically mold like Lance Reddick's face on there. So in order for them to I think they were able to use AI for them to use his voice. So it was, I think when I was listening to his voice, it was a bit different, because I could tell because they use all the special effects to make him sound like he did back when he first started with season 1. But either way, the entire show for season 2 was absolutely awesome. I love the lore for the Greek mythology and all that kind of stuff. I grew up with all that awesome, cool stuff. That's why I love Greek mythology, Egypt mythology, and all that kind of stuff. I love those kind of things. And Norse, I love all of that kind of stuff too. I just love that kind of stuff in general because it's very cool. That's why I always loved God of War, because God of War has all those awesome elements. But either way, like I said, so season 2 is based on Sea of Monsters, and like I said, they go and get the golden fleece from Polly, I can't remember his name, but Polysaurus or whatever. They get the fleece from him. They take away from him. They were able to get back to camp, and there was a raid that was happening at camp, so they had to battle some of Luke's people, including some not demons, but some like trolls and a couple other things, and a couple other enemies were showing up to stop from healing the tree. And then we got to see Talia come back to life, and she accidentally shocks Percy in the chest. Yada yada yada, and yeah, a lot of things happened. And yeah, so I think season 2 was absolutely very well done. I won't mention too much of each episode that happened piece by piece. I'm trying to remember everything as I possibly can for you guys. But the episode 7 was pretty interesting. How Percy and Annabeth were on this island where they're basically trying to escape, but this one person, I think her name was Cersei. No, not Cersei. It starts with a C. She's like a powerful witch. Circe? I think it was Circe, I think. So that was pronounced. So basically she's like a powerful sorceress, and she's basically helps people what they regret, or what's their biggest fear. So when they escape the island, they don't get called away by the sirens, which was pretty interesting. But yeah, either way, all the episodes were great. I love how everything came along to the last episode, and yeah, so it was pretty awesome. I really did enjoy it. So I think for the rating, I'm probably just gonna give it a spot on a 4. Yeah, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. I think that seems like a reasonable rating for the show. Although I did hear the early news for season 3, it's supposed to come out later this year. I did hear some articles saying it might be coming out on March 2nd. I don't think it's actually going to be true. And then other articles are saying it's coming out later, way later this year. So it could be spring break, or it could be summer, or it could be this fall. I don't know for sure. We haven't heard any records or any word when season 3 is supposed to come out. I probably would imagine maybe the summer, maybe just because, I don't know, just thinking about these kind of things. But yeah, so Talia is now free from the tree, and now we're going to see them focusing between Percy to Talia to Annabeth and Grover, and see what the big plan, what's going to happen between these characters. Because now season 3 is going to be based on the 3rd book for Percy Jackson. I think it's called The Titan's Curse. So I think that was originally what the 3rd movie was supposed to be, but it never happened. But now we get to see what happens in that 3rd book this season, because it explains a lot. So yeah, so that's my review for Percy Jackson and the Olympians season 2. I know I don't want to discuss a lot more about what happens in season 2. I want to keep you guys suspense and watch you guys for yourself. I really enjoyed it. I love this mythology, and go see it right now. All the episodes are now on Disney Plus. I totally recommend you guys to watch the show. It's absolutely amazing. And also, I might do another feature video sooner or later about me going to the Vancouver Fan Expo next month on Family Day weekend on the 14th to 16th. They still haven't fully announced the rest of the people who are going to be there. I think they're going to do that for this week to next week, and then I'll let you guys know who's going to be there, who I'm going to meet, who I'm going to take pictures with, and I'll let you guys know in a future video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll get you guys in the next one. Peace out.